I finished Pragmata, opened Reddit, and immediately wanted to uninstall humanity instead of the game. So I finished Pragmata, wiped a tear, put the controller down, and thought, wow, that was a sweet, weird sci-fi story about found family. Then I opened the internet. Big mistake. In the game, you play as Hugh, a space repair guy, and Diana, a young android who basically becomes his tiny, chaotic partner on a doomed lunar station. You fight a hostile AI, explore this eerie place called the Cradle, and slowly build this really tender bond between them. When I was playing, I was vibing with the wholesome side of it. I was bringing Diana gifts, watching her goofy little reactions, and feeling weirdly proud every time she smiled or drew something for Hugh. The game clearly wants you to feel protective and attached, like, yeah, this is my weird space kid, don't touch her. Then I searched Pragmata Diana online. Yeah, don't do that. You've got people calling this game the antidote to woke media and talking like it's some kind of culture war victory because it focuses on a man and a childlike android building a family-style bond. You've got folks claiming it awakens their paternal instincts and makes them want to start a family in real life. And then, on the complete other side, you've got streamers tearing into that, asking why a video game suddenly has people talking about family feelings and warning that putting a childlike character in a Japanese game is basically playing with fire. There was even a Diana-focused community that had to be shut down because the content got so inappropriate, moderators bailed out and banned it. People were talking about how the space filled up with creepy posts and how fast things spiraled once the wrong people latched onto the character. Capcom also ended up blocking at least one fan who was angry that Diana's newer design was more covered up, which turned into another mini-drama. So on one side, you've got players who genuinely love the game for its emotional story and wild upgrade loop. On the other, you've got entire threads arguing about whether the fandom around a childlike android girl has crossed a line, if the design encouraged it, or if it's all just the internet being the internet again. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here like, I was out here dodging robots and getting emotional over drawings on a space station wall, and somewhere else, people turned this into a full moral panic. Here's where I landed after playing and then doom scrolling. The game itself is clearly aiming for a heartfelt, slightly melancholic story about trust, care, and responsibility between Hugh and Diana. But once you throw a young-looking character onto the internet, especially from a Japanese studio, you're basically lighting a signal flare for the most extreme takes on both sides. So I'm curious where you stand on this. When a game like Pragmata blows up like this, do you blame the devs, the weird corners of the fandom, or the people turning it into a culture war football? And after seeing all this, are you more likely to play it or stay far away?